Hello everybody, it's Coconut and we are back in Dragon Age Inquisition. Last time we were doing a bunch of stuff in the... Oh, what was it called again? Just need to double check. It was the Storm Coast. We ended up going to the Storm Coast, doing a bunch of things there, and then we ended up going here but found out that that is actually a level 12 area, so we're going to hold off on that. We completed finally getting the Horse Lord. He's in the Haven now. And then we went to Val Rayo, I believe. No. Oh, wait, no. We ended up in the Forbidden Oasis, of course. And we ended up finding out that if we find more of those skulls, we're basically going to unlock resistances and stuff. And then we ended up going to Val Rayo. And that's when we ended up finding out that the Templars basically are a bit, you know, what would you call it? They are definitely not joining back with the Chantry. They went there and completely embarrassed them. So, our job now is to... Yeah, our job now is to bring everybody together. We have 2 new allies here. We just need to find them. But first things first, I think I can upgrade some potions now. So, healing potion. Oh, we don't have a Dawn Lotus? I thought we had a Dawn Lotus. Or maybe that was before the crash, maybe. Because I did lose a couple of stuff. That's the duration and everything. Lyrium potion. Oh, we got some of that, so we're gonna... Oh, did I use it? Oh, I did. Okay. It's not, are you sure? Alright. So that's good. Grenades. Apparently we can research more into grenades, but that's more.
Felissa said to check with you to make sure these are safe to serve.
Mighty Turret bonus. Okay.
They're fine. Nobody will take sick as long as she boils them right.
Okay.
Woman for asking.
Solus. Let's just see if there's... Nope. Okay.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
It seems like old companions don't have anything to say, but maybe Cassandra has something to say about the Templar. Okay, so we got Sarah here, who is part of the Red Jennies. So let's have a little talk.
So, this is it, huh?
Huh?
Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger.
Well...
That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
The Conclave tried and failed. Which side are you on? Yeah, let's ask.
The Templars and the mages? Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
Oh.
Where do you stand on the war?
In the frigging middle with everyone else. You know
Okay.
what I hear about mages? Nothing until one goes all demony.
Yeah.
You know what I hear about Templars? Nothing until they take maybe mages.
Right.
They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Oh. Okay. We'll help them see. You think it should be easy? What questions are these? We'll help them see, yeah.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid and smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, old-touched Lady Herald?
Well, we'll exceed if we have to. Sounds good to me. Ooh. Yeah, why not? Let's keep ourselves a little bit open if Cassandra... I can't remember if Cassandra ends up... Yeah, I think there's something. But we'll see.
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Woof. See, Harold? Harold. I have to do something about that.
Okay. Woof. Okay.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Oh, well, we can just... tell me about your background, yeah.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah? Interested, are you?
Yeah. Who trained you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Uh,
This one.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. It takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
Oh, I forgot to say. Yeah, sorry about the image not moving or anything like that. There's no proper light in here. Let's see. You're different for an elf. Where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over?
Oh.
Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South,
Oh.
north.
Oh, yeah. No ties worth mentioning?
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope.
How very Kunari of you. Never mind.
Good, right?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Exactly. Sorry for the sound. I'm also eating a little bit of sweeties.
There's a lot of tradition there. Should it just be thrown away?
Yeah.
Your great-grandfather's dead. Why aren't you dead? You're throwing away tradition.
That makes sense to you?
None of it does in the city. That's why I'm not like an elf,
Fair enough.
We'll talk later.
if you say so.
Right.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armored, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some.
Okay.
Or stay home.
Tell me about your friends, yeah.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Okay. Ah, yeah.
Are you just about pranks and revenge? Or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open.
Right.
His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall, so someone gets something else. Pish,
Right.
pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
Right. Good to know.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Oh.
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers,
Right.
yeah? An even spread is all it takes.
Okay. Yeah.
Seems like it should be more complicated than that.
That's why you be bad at it and why I'm here. You don't want to play, don't play. That's simple too.
Okay. Yeah.
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, there wouldn't be much use.
Oh, right, okay.
Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know. Wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it. Right in the...
Yeah.
Well, anyway. The little people will be there when you need them. In a million little ways.
So lots of little contributions add up in the background, like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure. No, I guess. Anyway, it just works. Most of the time. Friend of a friend and little hints. Mind you,
Right.
you still have to be smart. Don't bet your life unless you're into that. Risky, yeah? But you like a bit of a tease.
As long as what? I still don't get it. It sounds like a con. Well, as long as it
I can
works.
play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
Okay.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit? Your wish is something, something.
Okay, let's see. Any opinion of our allies? Any thoughts on the Inquisition?
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Calling an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does this lot even know what they're chasing? Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumor. At least I'm used to that.
Opinions about
What do
our
you think
allies?
about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Let's see. Shall we go? So,
What about Solus?
Solus. His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
right. Cassandra.
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
She's tough.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
As long as you didn't insult our precious Varric, that's all good.
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
That's good for you. Good for now. My advisors.
What do you think about our spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too.
I beg your
I
pardon.
heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
Okay.
We'll
That's it
talk
for
later.
now.
Good, right? I'll be here.
Thanks for your work. Oh, hello.
Oh, Maker, you're here. You're the Herald of Andraste.
Yeah.
You were sent to test us, to see whether we would accept a Cunari as Andraste's chosen. I think everyone is worthy of love. The Maker just makes some of us larger and greyer
Yeah.
than others. And, I mean, I'm Flissa. Can I get you a drink?
Sorry, must be. I'm not the Herald. Relax. Yeah, relax.
It's all right, Flissa. I won't do anything frightening.
If you wanted to close the breach, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
As I said, I'm Flissa. The Inquisition soldiers needed a place to unwind, so Liliana brought me in to set up a tavern. Nothing
Awesome.
fancy, but it's safer for the soldiers than looking for trouble in some village.
How do you know Liliana?
You said Liliana asked you to run an Inquisition tavern. How did you meet?
Dumb luck, mainly. I managed an inn back in Denerim. When I heard interesting gossip, I'd pass word to Liliana.
Oh.
Sometimes it was helpful. She asked if I wanted to own my own tavern, and I said yes. I didn't realize she meant this.
What can I find in
What can
Haven?
you tell me about this area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's been making potions and tending to the wounded as best he can.
Yeah.
Harrit is the Inquisition's smith. Whatever he can make you, Thren the quartermaster can probably find. And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit. His prices aren't too high. Yet.
Yet.
Oh, there's also Minave. She studies beasts and things, as I understand.
All right. Thank you.
Farewell.
Take care.
Goodbye.
Right. Okay. So where is our new sorcerer? You up there? Where would our new friend, the sorceress, be? Oh wait, we can check the map. Linnea, Varric, Solus. Oh, she's inside. Okay. But I want to talk to Cassandra maybe about the Templars.
In my arms lies eternity.
Walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
Okay. Cassandra!
Yes?
Nah, it's alright.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
I just wanted to double check if she had anything to say about that Templar dude, because he was definitely a piece of work.
In the maker, fire is her water.
We need to close that rift. It's definitely intimidating. Jeez Louise. Right.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Greetings. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was the mining place, and then the dwarven puzzle box. So we need, we need obsidian. So
If you find anything we need, let me know.
yeah, we'll do. Let's go inside because we need a plan. I would understand it. Oh, hello, Cassandra.
It's good you've returned.
Yes.
We heard of your encounter.
Yes.
You heard?
Political
My agents in the
show.
city sent word ahead, of course.
Oh yeah.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses as well as the capital.
Going was worth the risk. At least we made contact. The Chantry's dealt with. Yeah,
We had to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
indeed.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
Yeah, we should meet the mages because the thing is that the mages seem like, even if they are the rebellion, I don't really trust the Templar leader and the Templars in general. They seem a bit corrupted, so
I could at least find out what the mages want.
No doubt what they've always wanted. Support for their cause.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
there's always danger. They could be useful. There's always danger, yeah.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some
Yeah.
among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave,
The same could be said about the Templars.
Precisely.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
Thank
in
you.
the meantime, we should consider other options.
Like? Oh, never mind.
There is
Oh.
one other matter.
Liliana?
Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared.
What?
Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Why tell me? Yeah.
That does sound odd, I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall.
Okay.
If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Alright then. Blackwall. Okay. Sounds interesting. Where is our new lovely mage hiding? Are you hiding in here? It's very dark. Hello. Let's have a little chat, you and me.
You've never been to a circle, as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
I had help. Let's see. Voth had their own Valvershoff. Yeah, I might as well be truthful, yeah.
My people know a thing or two about magic.
I had heard that magic practiced by the Kunari in Talvashoth was formidable, but I never had the chance to observe it myself.
Oh.
In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
The Templars made their beds. The mages should be free. Justice, all that matters. The rebels are apostates. This chaos harms everyone, yeah.
The war benefits no one. It must end, and order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas.
True that.
If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
And you'll help to their fate is in their hands, yeah.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear.
Alright.
For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Okay. No one should have that power. Apostate Andraste chose me. A country will be restored. Yeah.
If that's true, then I'll put it to good use.
I suppose we'll see. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Oh, okay. Let's see about the other stuff.
Yes?
Yeah.
Is there anything I can do to help your efforts at restoring the circle?
After the circles fell, their libraries were plundered by scavengers.
Okay.
1,000 years of recorded knowledge in the hands of bandits. It makes me sick to think of it.
Yeah, it's not
I
that great.
received news that some tomes have been located, if you are interested in righting this wrong.
I can't help with that. I'll find them.
I'll look into it for you.
If you can take care of this matter, the circle would be in your debt. Yes?
Tell me about the circle.
I
Yeah.
wanted to ask you about the Circle of Magi.
Of course. What do you wish to know?
Oh, it's a bunch. Tell me about the Templars. Yeah.
You must have an opinion of the Templars after living so long in the Circle.
Having opinions about Templars, my dear, is exactly like having opinions about mages or Navarans or men. I
Right.
have known some who were impossible to endure and some who were utterly charming.
Oh,
I have
okay.
suffered insults at the hands of those in the armor, no more than I endured from nobles or tradesmen in Val Royal.
Okay.
Personally, I have found the Templars a useful tool, skilled at keeping more unpleasant elements at bay.
Okay. A bit of a biased opinion then. Wasn't the circle disbanded? Yeah.
If the Circle disbanded, how can you still belong to it?
The circle is an idea, my dear, and an idea cannot be dissolved. Many of the first enchanters voted for rebellion, caring little that anything short of a unanimous decision would pit mage against mage. Rather than dissolving it, Grand Enchanter Fiona's vote split the circle in two. The rebels follow her, the loyalists follow me.
Right. Okay.
If you lead all the Loyalists, why are you only First Enchanter and not Grand Enchanter?
Grand Enchanters are elected, and since there are no First Enchanters besides myself, no vote can be held.
Right.
I could name myself Grand Enchanter, but the title holds no meaning now. When the circles are restored, that will change.
Okay. What was the circle like?
What was it like to live in a Circle?
My dear, your question is the root of all problems with mages. I cannot tell you. Every circle was different. Their Templars were different, their politics unique. And every person within each tower had an experience of circle life unique to themselves. Some people suffered and some were content. Some were cruel, some compassionate, and some indifferent. The same is true of people everywhere, in all circumstances, whether they are mages or not.
That's true enough, to be honest. What about your experiences? Yeah.
So tell me about your personal experience with the Circle.
I enjoyed life in the Montsimard Circle, my dear. It was an edifice devoted to knowledge and refinement.
Okay.
And there is comfort to be had, you know, in the company of fellow mages. Those born without magic will never truly understand us.
Yeah.
You must have been under constant supervision, being forced by Templars to live in the tower. Was that hard to endure?
My dear, I have a suite in the palace and a wing at my dear Duke Bastien's estate. I've never been forced to live anywhere.
Right.
Most circles allowed mages to live away from the tower, either on their own or in service to the nobility. All that was required was permission from the first enchanter.
Right.
Some circles were harsher in their restrictions. Kirkwall was the worst, but it was the exception. Most were quite permissive, perhaps too permissive in retrospect.
Yeah.
How did we come to this state with the circles in revolt?
A failure of perspective that infected circle leadership. Mages lived solely in a world of Templars and mages. They could not even imagine what was beyond the tower walls. Kirkwall gave the world a reason to remember its fear of magic. A mage killed hundreds with a snap of their fingers. Across Thedas, a new tangible fear of magic grew. Commoners and nobles alike called out to the Chantry for protection. But the malcontents in the towers thought nothing of this. They cared only for themselves and for their anger at the new Templar restrictions. When a mage attempted to assassinate Divine Justinia, again, the mages protested the investigation. The leadership chose to vote on independence based on the intolerable conditions imposed by the Templars, sparing no thought to the fact that magic was more feared in the aftermath of these attacks than it had been since Tevinter's day. So long as they had their freedom, they could care little for riots, angry mobs, or about pitting mages against each other.
Okay. Yeah, did you know?
Are you familiar with Grand Enchanter Fiona?
We've met. Before her horrendously ill-timed and selfish vote for independence, I thought her adequate at her job. In her dotage, she could not handle looking after the well-being of so many people. We would have done better to replace her years ago, to let her spend time gardening.
Ooh. A very sour opinion, then.
Did they have cause to rebel?
In the aftermath of their terrorist attacks? Was that really the most opportune time to break away? By all means, protest abuses by the Templars. Just don't do it in a way that says mages support wholesale murder. By voting when they did, my colleagues all but declared war upon the ordinary people of Thedas. A war in which we are outnumbered 100 to 1.
I thought the fighting was only between mages and Templars. Why are mages fighting mages?
The vote for independence was carried by only a small margin. But Fiona chose to let the motion stand. Those who opposed a rash declaration of war against the entire free world had little choice. By breaking from the Chantry when they did, the rebels declared themselves in support of mass murder. Anyone who did not wish to support terrorism and the slaughter of innocents was forced to take arms against the rebels.
In opinion.
Yes?
Let's see, tell me about yourself. Oh, right, yeah.
I'd like to know more about you, Madame Vivienne.
Whatever would you like to know?
Where are you from?
Your accent's not Orlesian. Where exactly are you from?
I am from the Circle, my dear. One's country of origin rarely matters there. But if you must know, I was born in Wycombe in the Free Marches.
Okay.
I was sent to the Ostwick Circle, but I transferred to Montsimar while still an apprentice.
Very skilled, then.
I'm curious how a circle mage winds up at court.
Nobody winds up at court, my dear. It takes a great deal of effort to arrive there. I caught the eye of Duke Bastien de Ghislaine, an advantageous connection that opened many doors.
Okay.
When the position of Enchanter to the Imperial Court became vacant, I was able to secure it.
Right. You married a duke?
You're married to the Duke de Ghislaine?
Of course not, my dear. Don't be ridiculous.
Oh.
Marriage is the business of alliance and inheritance. I'm Bastien's mistress.
Ah.
And what does the Duchess de Ghislaine think of this arrangement?
We got along quite well. Duchess Nicoline and I used to host musical salons together. She was a great patron of the arts. She passed away from a fever a few years ago, the poor dear.
Oh. Yeah.
What duties does a court enchanter have?
I am tasked with providing assistance to the Empress on arcane matters. Most of my predecessors restricted this to lighting lamps and doing parlor tricks. In such troubled times as these, however, I provide political advice to Her Majesty on the subject of the Mage Rebellion.
Right. Yeah, I'm not going to ask the other thing. Okay, there we go. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, press like, and also comment down below and subscribe, and click that notification bell. Until next time, lovelies, bye!